Oh shit! Here we go. All right, hoping this works here. I've got Barrett's here, and we tried to. I'm sure you guys probably saw the Beer Banter page went live a few times, and yeah, it failed. It failed miserably. So let me get the man on here real quick. Get Sean Case on. Finishing my pregame beer.
Saying,
Little,
hey, cheers, gentlemen. Hello.
little,
Hello.
little Russian River finishing up here. Oh shit, we got an echo. All right,
You
hold
too.
on. Yeah, it's definitely us. Hold on. I'm going
He's
to
going mobile.
switch. Yeah, I'm gonna go mobile, man. I'm gonna go in the kitchen, I guess.
Ooh.
Let's see.
See, now I can at least get my good side.
Which side's up?
I don't know. Upside down.
Left side.
I
Right
got
side?
so
Strong
much
side.
shit here in the kitchen right now. I had the cable drawer broken out, and although I haven't done this in the kitchen for a while, there's the old buffalo in the background. If anyone remembers the old High Side live streams, or the water buffalo up there.
Yeah, I don't see
Oh
any.
yeah.
Are you getting an echo anymore with us over here now?
No, Echo's better now.
So I should just go watch Guitar TV while we're doing this.
Yeah, you could do that.
I can see. I can see him. This dude has a bass with 9 pickups in it. That
That
seems a
seems
bit
totally
much.
necessary. I'm grabbing glassware to bring in the other room here.
Just give everybody a heads up. Scotty is en route, but he is in 95 traffic. So he'll be joining us I guess it's the tail end. What are you guys betting? What time do you think we should do that? What time do
What
you
is it
think
now?
Scotty's gonna make it?
It's 8:03 according to my stove.
Oh, Barrett.
I am. Hey Barrett, how are you frozen? Are you on the Wi-Fi?
No. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I should be fine now.
Do you want to log on the Wi-Fi so you don't waste your G's or your gigs, whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
your things, your
Your
interweb
WWs?
thing?
He
Yeah, hold
gone.
on. I'm gonna go give him the Wi-Fi password. Hold on one second.
All right. Yeah, make sure you don't say it out loud. All right, so it's just the Sean show. Just checking out. Well, here, I'll take everybody on a tour while we're here.
Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah, yoga in the courtyard. That's what you have to do after a beer banner is you got to go join everybody for yoga in the courtyard. You can see everybody just plastered up against the windows watching but not participating. Sad. Get down there and do it, people. All right, so we've lost
Apparently my
Barrett.
neighbors do. Man, Barrett was just trying to get on the Wi-Fi. Apparently
Uh-huh.
my neighbor's Wi-Fi network is named Pornhub.
Is it really?
Yes. I wonder if it's the guy. I haven't seen that, so I just got new neighbors on the one side. I haven't
Um,
seen them yet, but they have a very, very, very ornate doormat. So I wonder if they're just in there whacking all day. Just whacking.
go away. I'm baiting.
Go away, baiting.
Go away, baiting.
It's like
All right.
Steve Webb was like Steve Webb in
Hey,
the
I forgot to mention, pull your KBS out.
Oh, it's already out. Yeah, we already had our beers on the
Okay.
table. Already ready.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're going
You're,
first here. We got caught up. Normally we like to post the beers that we're doing before we stream, but Barrett and I have been
it was
trying
a short
to
week.
we've been trying to frantically like figure out this way to cheat the Instagram system and go through the laptop with a real camera, and it's such a nice microphone, man. You can hear fucking
Yeah.
everything. You can
Have
hear
you guys
everything.
considered using the mic and then doing audio out? Do an audio splitter out of the mic back towards you two?
Is there a way to do that? There's got to be a way to do that. I mean, you could probably mix the audio and use the mic through the
So
I don't know. Let's get off the nerd stuff for a second.
We could pre-record everything, kind of like, you know, how you guys initially started, you know, Beer Banter. I think, which was really cool, but we could do it at our leisure and you know, at the places we want to, at the releases we want to, if we could work on getting access to that. Which, I mean, beer guys are shy, you know, so.
So we got. Anyways, the point was, before we got into the nerd shit, first beer tonight is Decorating a Piece of Time by our buddies over at Royal Brewing Company. They haven't had this before. I expect it to be a West Coast. They kill they don't do like full on West Coast, but they're like, I would say like new era West Coast. This one's got Strata and Zappa hops.
Frank Zappa?
Yeah, apparently they're named after Frank Zappa. Maybe they grew in a rat salad. Anyways, I'll be right back, Sean. I'm gonna go take. Oh, here comes Barrett to get. I was gonna walk over with the beer for you. There you go, buddy. So I got one for Barrett here, one for me. This is good. By the way, Brad, man, you guys had a hell of an anniversary party at Crooked Run. We have a bunch of video that at some point soon we gotta cut together and post on the old interwebs.
Yeah.
We're trying to change up format a little bit, I think, right? We're trying to pick up the quality a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be getting a camera here in the near future, very near future, with a boom and.
The problem is just the stream, man. You know, like I feel like we have enough good stuff that we could easily film something. You know.
That's why I think the filming part of it would be the high end stuff, but I still think these meetings around drinking some stuff live is fun too.
So,
but I mean, like the uniform part of it, like if I was going to do it, I would say like, dude, this is the uniform part. You know, we're all drinking the same stuff.
Or like do clips of beer of the day, like instead of just taking the ships of it, like do a 10, you know, whatever, 15-second to 20-second review of the thing with a picture, and then, hey, we'll see you later this afternoon on Facebook Live. I don't know.
Yo, did you see the 1 minute video that I put together?
He did a good one.
I did not.
So I did a review of, I think it might have been a Crooked Run beer, but it was just 1 minute. And I did an intro, I did an outro, and I could just piece the beer in right in the middle. Like it's got all the pieces already there. All you need is somebody just to drink the damn beer, and that's it.
I mean, it's a hard ask to drink a beer. Like what time is a beer of the day? 2 p.m. It should be 2 o'clock. So people are like, fuck, I want to get off work and drink that beer.
It's not a bad idea. We do need to go back through our traffic and find out if it has changed recently as well. Our instant traffic has moved forward a little bit, and I think Wednesdays and Thursdays are our most popular days, and Saturday and Sunday are our least.
All right, so I don't have the can in front of me. This is supposed to be what sort of IPA? What's this IPA style here?
It literally doesn't say on the can. It's got some cool like Jetsons artwork on it.
That's cool.
Yeah. It says West Coast IPA.
It says West Coast?
It says West Coast style IPA, medium body with assertive bitterness.
No,
crisp, easy drinking ale, dry, refreshing finish.
You're on the Untapped though right now, though, right? Hold on one second.
Right. Front Royal. The Front Royals.
Yeah, there we go. Live action right here.
Yeah, it just says
How did
IPA.
you do that?
This says India Pale Ale.
Did you guys could do one of those
You know
cuts where
funny?
you throw from frame to frame?
You know,
like a boomerang?
If anyone just jumped on, that was digital. That was Bear and I are not in the same place. That was digital. We got a tiny special effects budget. We just blew it on throwing one beer can.
Yeah.
No explosions. No.
So, you said it was West Coast. So I did get like a really good like cool like malt that brings me back like right out of the gate from this beer. It's funny, I drink it out of a Port City glass, but it reminded me of like an old school Port City IPA, like a big malty bottom. And it said medium, but it's got a good malt. It's got a good malt base to it.
It's not all that different than the beer we pre-gamed with.
What did you guys start with?
This is maltier than that.
It is maltier, and it's got a little less bitterness, but it's kind of along the same lines of that Blind Pig that we had, you know?
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of like effervescent hops. Maybe now I am more than anything, but it could be the pint glass too. We're drinking a pint glass. But,
yeah, we got the good stuff right now.
So last week we did the Ocelot collab. Who was the collab with? Sorry, forgive me.
3 Knots.
3 Knots. Yeah, and that was like that had that big piney resiny thing that you would expect from the West Coast. Whereas this still has it. It's just way more subtle. This is so drinkable.
A little dry.
This is crushable though.
Like I said, they don't really do they do kind of West Coast style, but they don't really they don't do like the old school they're not doing like Green Flash, Stone Ruination style IPAs.
But you can see it's more golden than it is that orange straw. Yeah, it's
almost like a Great Lakes. Not resonant. It's almost. I wouldn't call this a West Coast. I would call this, and well, they didn't. It just said IPA on the can, and he looked up the Untapped description. This almost reminds me of like one of those those Midwestern. What are you doing?
He's like, you nailed it.
Got a bit of an echo.
Oh.
Still?
Yeah, just started 2 seconds ago. I don't know why.
Weird. If I talk quieter, maybe that'll help. But it almost gives me like that Great Lakes vibe, or that
like that was it Burning River?
Yeah.
So Burning River had that it was super malty, but it smelled like a dank bag of weed. It did. I don't know what about that beer. Like Commodore Perry was their IPA, but Burning River was so good. It should have been their IPA. It was the Oscar Blues, if you will, in my opinion. It was that Dale's Pale Ale version.
Dale's was most certainly an IPA.
Yeah, Dale's. Well, why did they call it a pale? It definitely was an IPA.
Well, because it's Dale. He's fucking stoner.
Does what he wants.
Yeah. It is really good though. I really like this beer. I'm a fan.
This is the type of beer you like. You like a maltier IPA.
I do.
And when we say maltier, guys, we're not. This isn't like a caramel bomb that's bitter on the end. But it has a little more malt to it than modern IPAs do. But
as it's warmed up, though, I'm getting a lot more of those West Coast hops that linger. Dude, this is a well-made homage.
I could cut some grass with this.
Yeah.
I'm just not familiar with these hops, you know? Yeah, I could rake leaves to any beer, man. So
the Zappa hops, that's been pretty popular coming back, right? I've seen a lot of that. The Strata.
Strata's pretty popular. I'm not very familiar with Zappa.
And I mean, it is a really cool can. I got to give it some credit, for going a back in time, trying to give us a little nostalgia to, the dudes.
Would you say 60s?
And no, well, I'm saying yeah, it's probably 60s. So when I was a kid, this was old shit. But think about when I first had a fucking West Coast IPA when I was 20 years old. It's oh man, this is bringing back. It's a very nostalgic can, right? It actually adds. I think it adds an element to kind of how I'm drinking the beer.
The whole package is correct, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the point.
We got company.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I just got another application for the lease.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Your pasta water's yeah.
That's great. Undeniably Meh. That's a great name, by the way. All right.
What do you guys think about this? I've almost got mine. Well, I mean, Bear and I are splitting the beer, Sean. So you're a little. You got to drink a whole one. We got a half one.
And the wife can't help me because she's getting blood work drawn in the morning, so you can't knock those numbers up.
Dude. Yeah. All right. You want to hear a story?
Yes, I do.
All right. So right before, like the first time me and my wife and like the kids were to like get life insurance, like this should have been a really smart decision for like the family and me to do something smart before something like this. But one of my good friends I haven't seen in a very long time from Texas flew in for work like one day. He's like, dude, I'm in town. We're going out to DC tonight. I was like, I got to get blood drawn at my house for life insurance story. He's like, I don't care.
We're going out.
Your buddy Nate, you're taking me out at DC tonight, and we're going to have fun. I was like, cool. Let me take an Uber to DC because it's going to be that kind of night.
Yeah.
I get back at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was smoking cigarettes all night. I was hammered. Dude shows up. I shit you not, like 7:30 in the morning. Boop, 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 boop. He's like, "Do you mind piss in this cup?" I was like, "Yep." and then he takes my
Dude,
blood.
I don't have to piss in a cup to tell you I do drugs.
and then he takes the blood, and I'm like, "This is not going to end well." I was like, "This was like my first like big adult moment." For something in my life.
Oh man!
So then, a week goes by, a couple weeks goes, like everything's cool except your rate's going to go up a little bit because your husband's a bit of a dick, kind of a thing. It's like he's this did not look good for your family. But luckily, you get to do that again in life when you're not pressured to go out with your friends that you haven't seen in 5 or 6 years, right?
Or
a week.
You should have called the life
So you guys last week and got home at like,
look, I got Tupperware, man. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll put it in the Tupperware. I'll put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna
want it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, it was like taking the test in high school that you knew you didn't even know you were having a test. Like you knew. Like when they said there was a test on this thing, you were like, I don't remember this thing. Like you were even talking about this is going to be bad. Like that's how I felt. I felt like a really bad adult for like.
Oh, you made it though, man. Makes for a good story.
It does, and I remember it because it was a rough night. We went to a Hill Country barbecue, and we watched like 4 sets of something and drank all the Lone Star and Red Stripe that was available.
I still don't know how you assholes talked me into staying out so late last week, but
I left well before you guys did.
So that was
you're right, you did.
I haven't closed. But
it was a great time. Fantastic.
18 months. That was fun. Thank you.
I closed down Ocelot on Friday night after that.
Oh. Did you get cans? What do we? I guess we owe you money for some cans, huh? All right.
Yeah, I got you guys cans. Check. I lost your shirt. Bought one. I closed up. I was there from 3 o'clock. No. I was there at 1 o'clock, and
you texted us way early. Yeah,
bro. It was a long night. It was. There were some reasons that I stayed that late, but we'll talk about that in the after show.
The Patreon, the OnlyFans.
All right,
the OnlyFans.
I'm getting thirsty, Sean. Drink this. Come on, man.
Assholes. I got to work in the morning, you dicks. By the way, it's me and 2 employees running something that was 9 employees this time last year. Because everybody's out of town.
That's got to be no bueno.
Yeah, sucks.
I'm ready to lay a rating on that. What do you think, Barrett? You ready?
Yeah.
I emptied mine.
I'm going 4.25. This is really good. I like it so much. It's yummy.
All right.
I like it a lot, but maybe I fucked up for perspective and drank half a blind pig before that. I'm going to call it a 4.
Okay. All right.
Still good. 4's a good score, man. 4's a real good score.
Yeah, 4's
That's
I'm gonna give it a knock on one thing alone. It says West Coast. I tend to lean towards the piney resinous.
Yeah,
I want a little more. If they would have left just the West Coast off, it just would have been
In all fairness,
IPA.
it didn't say it on the can though.
it did.
But it does on their Instagram
does?
marketing
No,
and
no.
on their Untapped. I checked.
Yeah, but if Sean's looking
On their
the
can?
social media,
Yeah.
and they're showing it that way.
Just
Yeah.
off this can.
So if
Yeah.
this beer was a West Coast 9% beer, you might think
Oh,
differently.
it'd be a home run.
Yeah,
If this is a West Coast, 9%.
because that malt really comes. That's why. Yeah, I'm a little partial to that malt, but at 6.5%, yeah, you're probably right. There should be some more West Coast hops, but I still love.
But
this. This is
no
delicious.
label. I think the artwor's cool, but
Yeah.
no label.
It
I
is.
don't know if it's trying to be something. I don't know the hops, and then somebody just says this is the alcohol percentage. It's the IPA. We're giving it a 4. Giving it a 4.
Good scores, man. We got, what is it? It's 4.08 cumulative.
Yeah. Somewhere in that math.
4.08. Got to be happy with that.
Right.
So I guess
So we
we're
got
going round
wait,
two.
a 4, and
Well,
a 4.25.
Yeah.
I wonder where Scotty's at.
Hey, honey.
I think he's still 20 minutes away. 25 minutes away. I think we gotta stall for a minute. You want to do
That's
a
right.
fridge find?
Oh yeah.
Let's do a fridge find. You guys want to do a fridge find?
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
love doing a fridge find.
It's
All right.
it's Jack's fridge. So
Barrett, you know, that's even better. Even better. You go into my fridge and pick out a beer.
oh yeah. Here.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's
That's
better if
dangerous.
you pick it out.
all right, fridge find time. It's a fridge find time.
Yeah. That's a freezer, buddy.
I know.
If you want a whiskey, you can have a whiskey. That's okay. Help yourself, dude. If you want to do that, that would count. There's some in the right crisper drawer, too.
Oh shit. Knocking shit over.
Yeah. I love the old fridge find, Sean.
I love fridge finds. It's one of my favorite things to do on the live shows because we all get to talk about our own beer, you know?
Yeah, what is sitting in our fridge right now, you know? So people know we're not
God.
we're not getting hooked up
Paid.
with shit. It's like, you know.
That's not true because this beer is a paid advertisement.
Uh-oh. What are you breaking out?
Zappa. We just talked about a Zappa.
Oh, that's right. That's a single hop Zappa beer too.
Yep. Passion fruit mango tropical. Now, I don't think that this was adjunct at all either. But
He said it
before
wasn't.
I say
he
that,
said it, Jason said it wasn't when I remember talking to him about it. Yeah, because he gave
Now,
you something else too. There was something like was
mango-
there a wheat beer or something.
I did the mango wheat, and I did that over the weekend in West Virginia. It was actually pretty damn good, dude. I'm not the biggest mango fan, but it was mango heavy.
I don't know anything about that either.
Let's do that.
Tony gave it to me.
Tony Rowley?
No. Tony Takaraya.
That's all Tony Rowley.
Dude, I was
So what
talking
do
to
we
Tony
got?
Rowley yesterday.
We are drinking Cactus Wactus, which is in my fridge. Hey Barrett, Cactus Wactus, which I mean, I guess maybe it looks like he's fucking Nordic tracking some dudes. If you look at his hands,
Oh, yeah. He's just over there playing
it
skier.
looks like he's doing a little, you know,
Maybe a Dutch rudder?
maybe. It's not gay because it's your own hands, you know. It's just
Oh, man. We're definitely getting canceled.
this this is a 7.5% Imperial Pilsner.
Oh, yeah.
7.5% Imperial Pilsner. The last
Yeah.
Imperial Pilsner I had was by, was it Founders?
I got another one.
Didn't Founders do a Dictator series with an Imperial Pilsner? Wasn't it Kaiser?
Avery.
Avery did Kaiser.
Yeah, that was the Dictator series.
I love that.
Foil series.
No. The foil series was the
SARS.
the Czar series. The foil series were the stupid expensive sours that were all fucking awesome. God, this smells weird.
All right.
This beer smells weird, dude.
It's kind of a cool logo. Wonder why they didn't face that other piece towards the
Hey
front.
Barrett, I
instead
don't
of
hear
the
you at
back.
all. I don't hear you at all.
I muted my mic. Sorry.
There we go.
Dang. Rookie mistakes.
No, I just didn't want all that feedback.
Dude, this legit smells like malt liquor.
All right,
Really?
so what's an Imperial Pilsner? Oh, well, I mean, most of it. Oh, I can't drink that. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can drink.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit in. Oh, there's a bunch of shit in there.
All right, so
Man, I'm glad I poured first.
I got no floaties. I'm on.
First of all,
Oh no, I do. There's all sorts of shit in this.
you should not have floaties in a Pilsner, right?
There's all sorts of shit in the bottom of this beer. You can't see it.
Like, how is that
First off,
possible?
let's look at the clarity on this thing. This looks like we just poured a hazy IPA, and this is a
It does.
Pilsner.
Look at the difference. Here's a
Supposedly
hazy
a Pilsner.
IPA. This is a hazy IPA.
I
They
don't
look
see any
identical.
difference, bud.
I've got less floaties.
Barrett, I got tiny
I have
floaties.
0.
I mean, I think I got the bulk of the beer.
You did,
let's be
but I've
honest.
You did.
Man.
I got my floaties are in suspension though. It looks like I put an Alka-Seltzer in this beer or something.
The whole point of a Pilsner. Like, what do they put in this to have like this floating in the Pilsner? Is it unfiltered? Is it that unfiltered?
It doesn't matter if it's unfiltered. It's a fucking lager.
I know.
And lagers are bottom fermented. Did we get a can of Trube? I think we got a can of Trube, dude. Dewey Brewing Company. This isn't looking good, man. I've had a couple beers from you and have not been impressed by any of them. That churro Imperial Lager was fucking disgusting. I usually
two
like
Imperial lagers back to back. They've gone
back to back, and that I usually love deciduous, but that sour they did with deciduous was so sweet.
Somebody help me out. What is this beer again? I'm gonna look it up.
It's an Imperial Pilsner.
It's called like Cactus Wactus or something. What is the can? You have the can, dude. It's Cactus Wactus, right?
I got it. Dewey Beer Company. Thank you. All right, this is what I got.
All right, I haven't taken a sip yet.
All right, you're not gonna like this.
I did. Don't do it.
That's fucking malt liquor.
It's just sweet water. Yeah, it's bad.
That is malt liquor. They probably made a fucking 4% Pilsner and dumped like 1,000 pounds of dextrose into this thing.
It tastes like sugar. It doesn't taste like grain. You're right.
Says it's a country style lager brewed with jasmine rice, Pilsner malts, delicate floral touch of sweet and dry finish with a bunch of floating junk in it. It doesn't say that part at the end, but
It should have. Yeah.
Well, I would have nailed it.
All right. So
how is that? Who drinks a Pilsner that looks like this?
So I think the idea of an Imperial Pilsner is not bad. What didn't Heavy
Seas did a good one?
Exactly. I mean, we're a little biased. That's local for us. That's out of Baltimore for here. That's within 40 miles from where we live. So, but they've been around forever. But they nailed it. It tasted like a lager with a punch in the back of it. But there's been many good higher alcohol Pilsners. I think an Imperial Pilsner is just, what's the point? Like, people want to drink a pill so they can drink 6 pills,
This is malt liquor.
It's not good.
It's not good. What are you guys rating this on a 1 to 5 scale? Wow, I got a 1.
It tastes so bad. It's so sweet, and then it's got this weird aftertaste that I can't even put my finger on.
It tastes like a headache.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it hurts to think of how, if I drank more of this, like how my body would feel.
So I'm gonna go into a little story. Remember in the Big Lebowski when they're in their bowling tournament?
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
And
the dude abides.
there you go.
Man. There are rules.
And the guy's foot goes over the line.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah.
there are rules.
You found what you were gonna do.
All right, Sean. No one's entering a world of pain, but I am going to say, mark it a 0, Donnie.
Really? Straight 0.
Oh.
That's our first 0.
Can I go
Oh, it's
negative?
a straight up drain pour on TV.
That is garbage.
Over the line.
How about the same drain?
All right, so I'm alone drinking my beer now.
We don't
I
need
feel like your fridge.
we don't need a pint glass anymore, do we?
No.
Oh, dude, I had one sip of that beer and it's still bad.
Well, I'm still drinking alone.
It sucks so hard. All right, I can do. Bear, do you want to do fridge find round 2? I'll grab a couple more pint glasses.
All right.
Fridge find number 2.
Look, you win some, you lose some. You know.
You took it with you.
Dude, I can't believe it's that bad.
It
I was hoping
literally
for more.
You know how we did the 40 challenge?
Yeah.
We've done a couple 40 challenges.
We need a 40-day.
I would rather drink Old English or Steel Reserve than I would what we just consumed.
Was it an old can or was it anything like that?
It's a lager, so the age on it really shouldn't matter too much. No. Tony gave it to me like maybe 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
But it's a lager, so it shouldn't.
And you said, and that's Tony, not Tony Rowley.
No, Tony Takaraya. Yeah, you
Oh,
wanna try that one?
Takaraya.
I've got the
Tony T.
in the back. I have the non-imperial version of that too. That's the 10%er. I think if you look in the back, there's a 5% version of that. It's a black and gray can. I can't remember the name of it. It's it should be on the shelf, not in the drawer.
Have you guys opened a big old tall can of Bud?
We're trying. Yeah. You know what? A tall can of Budweiser would be absolutely refreshing after fucking that thing. I took 2 sips and I couldn't take any more, man.
Damn, dude, that's bad.
It was. You didn't see it in the very back.
No.
I just pick something, man. Whatever you want to drink.
All right. This I want to drink.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah.
I've never had a straight Midland beer.
Yeah. There's the pints over there if you want to pour it up.
This.
What do you go with?
He's going lager again. We got another lager.
Oh, really?
We're doing the
Been our pick
Heidhausen.
lately.
We're doing the Heidhausen.
Oh, really? Love the
Dunkel
Heidhausen.
lager.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. It'll settle out. That's fine.
Oh, 2 licking hole glasses.
I'd probably have 10. I gotta let this settle, or I gotta do the nose grease trick or something. Yeah, they can't hear you, Barrett. I can hear you.
Can't hear you.
They can't hear you.
I can hear you.
All right, here.
Scotty was too. Scotty was more of a licking hole fanboy than Barrett was early on.
I was a big Licking Hole fan. We almost bought the house on the property.
It's a good thing.
And
you
it's
didn't.
also, I know, right? It's like 20 minutes away from our house.
Yeah, when you were buying, when I was selling to you
Yeah.
or you were a buyer, you were like straight up licking hole. And I was like, dude, these guys haven't made good beer. Like, at least from my experience. And then you really took me down a rabbit hole of some really good beers they made. And I was like,
They made some good beers for a while, and then all of a sudden it just plummeted bad.
what's tough like that? Think of how many breweries opened in Richmond after it was like really Hardywood, right? It was like Hardywood, and then Stone, and it's like holy shit. And you had the farm brewery like Licking Hole, and then Scott's Edition. It's like,
I mean, I
there's a
love
lot
the
of
thought
competition
behind.
all.
2 words,
Yeah,
boys.
I love the thought behind Licking Hole. Though.
Legend Brewing, still there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't even
there's-
know what they make. I've had the brown ale and it's not good, but they've been in business for like 30 years or something.
no, dude, Legend still does what they do, and
Well, they're also like right
Still
downtown
there.
in the Fan, I think.
No, they're close to the train tracks. What's that called? It's
The Triple Crossing, man.
it's the lower. Oh shit, I forget. Sorry, Richmond. Erica.
My
I think
wife
I
would
saw-
know.
Erica was just on. They're in Richmond. But damn, I've always wanted to try this Wheatland.
Shaka Bottom?
Shaka Bottom. That's where they are. Yeah, they're in the bottom. Yeah. God damn it. I shit you not. Like, I have.
This smells so good.
So
It smells like, dude, this smells like coffee and caramel.
the first
I
thing
got
heard
angry
of-
this weekend over this beer. Jack, you dropped one of these off for me. I went
Yeah.
out and went drinking, and the new neighbor that moved into my buddy's next door, he said, reach in the fridge and just grab whatever, but don't grab those. Those are Sean's beers, right? This is a bunch of fucking crap beer.
All right,
He reaches in and he cracks open the Wheatland Springs, and I see him like walking around the house drinking. I'm like, where'd you get that? He goes, the fridge downstairs. I'm like, didn't he say don't open those beers? He's like, yeah, he did, but it sounded really good. I'm like, we're no longer friends, buddy.
So this is cool. This is cool. So as per the can, guys, we got it's their own well water, 16% estate grown grain, 45% Virginia grown grain, and then the rest is regional. It's got old world hops, lager yeast.
Yager?
I mean,
Jagermere?
Yeah,
He's still around.
Jagermere Yager?
Yes, and then it just says nostalgia at the bottom, which is a little strange, but so this beer smells excellent. It smells roasty. I smell coffee and caramel in this thing, man. It smells so good.
Yeah, and it sits in the palate that way too. So if they're using most of their grain and they're making it themselves, like they're doing a really good job. Like they're killing
This
it.
beer is excellent.
So the first I heard of these guys was Crooked Run. Early on, they did a collab. I say early on, right when Crooked Run opened that second spot, they started cranking out these cool collabs. And said Wheatland Springs. I was like, they're using like a local spot here to really spotlight what can be done here in Virginia and used with locally grown.
I think Wheatland's only been
sources.
open 2 years.
It's probably a little longer than that, I'm guessing, right?
But I know when they first opened, they did that collab, that wheat wine with Crooked Run. They did a pale ale with Ocelot, the Waiting for the Sun, which was delicious.
Yep.
And they did another one with Ocelot, didn't they? Or they did another one with Crooked. They did a lager with someone
or something. I thought they did.
And it was
something
really
with the
good.
guys down on the coastal side.
Well, that's what I thought Licking Hole was going to turn out to be, was, the farm brewery, things of that nature. But after Sean left, it just kind of fucking fell apart, man. Yeah, I know. Maybe that'll be up for sale soon.
No, man, they're making weeds illegal in Virginia now, man. How many plants do you think they're going to have there in 2 years? Come on.
I don't know. I don't feel like she has a social media presence at all anymore.
Well, you can't when you just criticize everyone for everything.
Yeah,
She's saying low right now?
you can't go after the culture that was, well, I guess we created ourselves, either from Northern Virginia or in Virginia in general, and then shit on the guys that helped you really become cool enough to open a brewery.
She don't care. They're going to be, I guarantee you, as soon as it's legal to have a weed farm in Virginia, they will be like the first one.
I mean, they've been doing the hemp farms already, especially down that area. Yep.
They already have a hemp farm there, and they've been doing like CBD seltzers and stuff. And
yeah, she's actually the one that rewrote the laws for farm to brew in Virginia, so we do need to thank her for that. There wouldn't be a Wheatland without Lisa.
No, of course. I think it was just, it was that one go on social media, and I'm
there's
guessing
been a few goes. There's been a few goes on social media with her.
Yeah.
No bueno.
But that's just learning. That's just following up.
Yeah.
Like,
At the expense of a company.
Well, I guess so. You just don't take the bait. It's like, well,
yeah, right.
Turn your notifications off for 24 hours.
Yeah, right.
You
Go
can
to
say
Jamaica.
what you want. Don't respond. Don't
In
get
all
into
fairness,
debate or fight with people. Like let it go.
what the guy said that started the whole thing wasn't even that bad.
No.
He screenshotted the description of the beer and was like, it was a good beer, but I wouldn't call it a hazy, juicy IPA. It tastes like nuclear nugget with different hops. And
Yeah,
then
no.
she
I
fucking
was just like, well, if you don't get the same hops, it was like, well, no shit, man. Like it was just like it was so bad. It was just poor form. It was poor form.
So
Yeah.
let's get back on to what we were drinking. Oh, Sean, this is perfect timing.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Three
right?
Nuts Beer just joined.
I know. So Zappa. Now, I didn't look up Zappa yet to find out like what the hop is supposed to be. But I'm going to be honest with you. Passion fruit, mango, and tropical flavors. I mean, it nailed it. If there's no adjuncts in this, this is exactly. There's no false advertisement to this logo whatsoever.
Is that all
It's
on New Zealand?
exactly what I thought.
I think those are old New Zealand hops now. It's all that Zappa. I could be wrong, but like I could think they've been getting funky with it, man.
Actually, now that I'm reading more, it says that Zappa was discovered growing in the wild in New Mexico and is
New
a rare
Mexico.
100% native to Northern America.
That's
Is
fucking
it
Named
is it
after
ro- is
Frank,
it
named after Frank
after Frank
Zappa
I mean,
with the
duh.
Zappa family.
So is it? I wonder if
It's hilarious.
this hop is related to Sabro at all. I forget if it's
Uh,
Sabro or it's either Sabro or Strata. One of those two
Dude, New
is
I might
Mexico
lean
native
more
hops.
towards
native to the north, the American Southwest. I forget if it's Strata
just
or Sabro because I always mix those hops up.
just from smell. I would probably go Strata. The Sabro, they were saying it has more of the like sage smell to it, taste to it.
But I think
This is.
Sabro is the American Wild.
Mm,
Why is my microwave still beeping at me? Hold on 1 second.
you have something in the microwave, probably.
Hey
I
Sarah,
like it. It actually. This
Don't
is
look
the
in the
Nephology series.
box. Don't
Yeah,
look in
right.
the
What's in the box?
box. That's it. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
we should have Scotty. We should have Scotty the next 10 minutes here, and we could crank into those next two beers when we got
Well,
Scotty.
he did say he had to piss soon. So he's
So what about the Dunkel for this Wheatland Springs? I have.
This is fucking delicious, dude. I would say color wise,
Munich
so
Dunkel.
it looks different on my phone than it does. Yeah, Barrett's looks a little more accurate color
Yeah,
wise
it
with the
is.
lighting in the room.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is fucking delicious.
It is. It's they did a really good job on the malt build. Whatever they did here, it's really nice and
What's funny?
So they're
Where
actually
Dunkel.
their head brewer was in Highside for a few minutes on Saturday. And it was funny how because we were talking about, I don't know, we kind of nerded out on some shit, and he was telling me that like when he ferments his lagers, he starts at a little higher temperature and steps it down, steps it down, steps it down, steps it down, then gradually brings it back up because he doesn't want to stress the yeast and produce any weird diacetyl or anything like that into the beer. So he's very, very careful with his lagers, and I think this is excellent, man. Like,
I mean, the cool thing about lagers, right, is if you're using the right malts and you're giving it time to do its job, it's gonna give you a good product. The thing I would
well,
knock, just one little knock on this beer, it's the carbs a little too high, man. It's a little too like I don't know, it's a little too bright for a lager, like especially if you're gonna say it's a Munich Dunkel. Like, I mean, I work for a German importer. Those guys know what they're doing. And that carb's dialed in. It's subtle. It's soft. This is definitely a little more Americanized a carb. It's a little higher carb for a lager.
this says that it's 45% Virginia, and then the other parts are North Carolina, and then 16% of it are grown on site.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
And then custom roasted chocolate wheat malt, along with Cara Munich and
he was
aromatic malts.
Dude, the
so he
malt
was
is perfect. It's
Is it really?
it's
he
so
was
good.
he was telling us that they're roasting some of their own malt, or they're working very closely with the malt purveyors about the roasting and the bear. What's it called when they when you get the grain and you have to God damn it. Yeah. So when the when you you get down the grain and
You
but you
malt
have
it.
to put it you have to malt you have to
I
malt
mean,
the
that's the
barley,
barley.
and so
You malt
but
the barley.
they're working with those guys, and they're working with the roasters on their dark malts, and like
So
and
that's what it's all.
they're even growing hops out there, and they're aging some of the hops for specific types of beers, and it's like it was really impressive, like talking to him, like super nice guy, I learned some shit I didn't know before.
Yeah, so
By the
malting the barley is what gives it what opens those sugars. It's like roasting. It's like
Yes,
roasting
yeah,
coffee, but it's
yeah,
ultimately
yeah.
you're just enriching the sugars of that that malt.
Have you guys
I
been
don't,
to Wheatland?
nope.
You there? I haven't either. I really want to get out there though. It looks
Maybe
awesome, man.
maybe we gotta do a group trip out there and like film some stuff.
I mean, if we go out there, we should just stay the night and then move out to. We could do a Droid Theory and
Don't they have? Isn't there an Airbnb out there or something at Wheatland?
yeah,
Right.
I think Wheatland has one. We could
I
also do
think.
one at Penn Druid
Oh,
too.
how do we lose Barrett?
I think he's
Oh,
poking around on his phone.
we
You poking on your
no
phone?
no. You know what, man? We could hit the if John Phillips is watching this, we could hit the wine reserve while we're out there too.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I'm down.
He's like right there, dude.
Well, did you ever get
We
West Crib Farmhouse Lager?
No, I had corn crib, not West crib.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a rating on this while Barrett's coming back.
All
Um,
right.
I don't know
I can
about.
find one crib. Yep.
So he's right. It maybe is a little bit higher carb
Is it?
than these beers typically are, but like I'm totally good with that. Um, this is, dude. This is a legit a 4.5 for me.
I love it. I love it. Maureen, what up?
This beer is delicious. What are you thinking
Well, I'm
about the three
jealous.
notched?
I'm going. Here's the thing. I have to give it a little bit extra because I'm kind of I'm tired of the New England style IPAs right now. I know it's
Me
popular with
too.
the masses, but it it being a single hop and non-adjunct uh, IPA, there's no fucking milk sugars in it. Thank you for not doing that. I think it's awesome, man. I really do. I think this is a 4.25 easy. And if I wasn't so burnt out on IPAs and drinking everybody's, cloudy IPAs all the time, I might even give it something higher. But
How's the bitterness on it?
it's there, and it's not. The weird thing is, it doesn't overpower when they say mango. Like that's what comes out in the Zappa. Um, but it doesn't get lost in the fogginess of the New England style.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I really like it. I think it's a great beer. And the fact that I can pick this up, you can find Nepology series in Whole Foods now, which is incredible. So if they can do this consistently all the time, and I've had a few of their other Nepology series, um, they haven't
You're on the
disappointed me
wagon. Yeah,
ever. So
nice.
good, good job,
I
guys.
I loved the on the up last week. Oh, here we go. Barrett's
Yeah,
back.
On the Up was fantastic, bro. And it's a single hop. I mean, they're really trying to utilize
So
it
hold
just as a
on.
single hop. You're really stressing it right there.
Do
You
you
guys
see
need to
the?
try Clear Skies,
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Clear
Clear
Juicy
skies.
IPA series. I haven't seen
Do you
that
guys?
before.
What do you guys brew it like a hazy and then biofine it, or
Like
does it go through the
Centrifuge.
centrifuge? Oh, Barrett, lay a rating on this.
all right, so I feel bad with the carb comment. It is a little higher carb, but
I dig that personally.
It's kind of cool now. It's kind of cool now. But like generally, when I see like a dark lager, if I'm thinking like Schwarzbier, if I'm thinking just dark German lager or Munich lager, I get like I almost expect a low carb beer, right?
Dude.
Well, because all those German beers are naturally carved, man. They don't,
Well, to be honest, most lagers should be naturally carved. Like, I mean, you're going to add some carbonation to it and transfer it, but you should be. I mean, if you're making a real lager, you should have that dialed in almost before you're putting it to the bright tank to lock in your carb, man. And it's not easy. It's fucking hard. But if you're lagering it for 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, which you really should be doing, it's tough. But try telling the brewery to hold on to a beer for 8 weeks, man.
Don't most breweries do 4? Most breweries do 4 on the lagers.
No, I would say, but yeah, it's probably somewhere between 4 and 6, probably realistically. I mean, IPAs are turning out every 2 weeks, though.
Yeah.
If you use that Quake yeast, maybe 6 days, 7 days.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you just have to watch it. You just have to control it. You're like, oh, holy shit, or you just have to know the mastermind behind the strain to be like, yeah, you have to. It's going to be hot for a few days.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Three notch. Need to get you.
Yeah, they said we got to talk to the brewmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
Did
love.
we
We would
him?
love to talk beer.
Yep.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, we met him last week. He was awesome. The whole
nice
team
guy.
from 3 Notch was awesome.
Super nice guy, man. Jason, super nice guy. We had a good time hanging out with those guys and drinking beer, and the beer was excellent.
Actually, I saw Jason on Friday night for Big Cat release too. I mean,
Did you work across the street from Ocelot?
I work about a mile from Ocelot. Are we? My division's hiring. Yes. Oh man.
Does it require?
How are you with
drinking beer and
programming?
selling beer?
No, it's not.
All right.
A little bit of programming and a little bit of manual lifting.
I see. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Computer geek meets the blue collar world.
I see. I like that. That's it. But I didn't hear beer in there, so Ben Ford.
That's after. It's after work.
What's up, Ben? Ben,
You want to lay a score on this thing, Barrett?
Yeah, I'll go. 375.
You're going 375.
375. The carb got it.
Yeah, it did. I would have given it a straight
I like
4.
that though. I know it's not traditional, but I like that. I don't mind high carbon beers.
Don't call it a Munich. Not a Munich Dunkel. Then.
I get that, but I mean it's also not from Munich, so I expect it to be an American take on that. I don't know.
A bastardized version.
So it was also, yeah. I mean,
it was pretty fucking good.
I didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't like, and it could have been the can too, right? It could have been just the random can got some high pressure in it too. Because
I also, but I did preface my score that this was probably going to be a little bit higher because that last thing we had was so bad.
All right,
that was so bad.
So in
the
context,
same thing could be said about your IPA to IPA situation that you had leading into this.
That's true.
You had a king of West Coast IPAs.
We had a pretty good IPA.
It tasted like Oscar Blues had a baby with
a pig.
Yeah, with a pig. Yeah, that's what it tasted like. It was really good.
But we gave the Front Royal good scores, man. The Front Royal was very good.
It was really good. It was.
We like their beer.
Are we still waiting for Scotty?
We're still waiting for Scotty, man. The question is, should we continue waiting for Scotty?
So Ben, what are you up to these days? Are you still in the?
I don't think we could do another fridge find.
I mean, we can. But...
No, we cannot.
Shitloads of beer in there, but I'm not trying to get hammered. We had some Jack Daniels before too. That's not,
Can I tell everyone the story about going to Bell's?
Wait, Michigan?
Yes.
Did you go to
brewery?
the Kalamazoo location, or
I did with Ben Ford.
did you really? Was this hop and wine, Ben?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if he was Southern Virginia for the most part.
Okay.
But Ben was good dude, good guy in the beer industry. He had fun at Bell's. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
It was a good
Had
good
fun at
time.
Bell's.
Good time in Kalamazoo.
Good to know. Great story. Very short.
I mean, there's a lot in between there.
I
Context.
figured to
Sure.
smoke a bowl. You should
Just-
like get Barrett to walk off for a second. He'll definitely smoke some with you. Barrett's disappeared.
Hey, just give you a heads up when you take your headphones out, it doesn't mute your
I
microphone.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot that.
Oh, it was gold, bro. I heard it.
As of what? As of what? 5 days ago? 6 days ago?
Yeah, we're safe. Everything's
There
fine.
we go.
Everything's fine. That was so good.
Not smoking
Fucking
in public in the.
In the sanctity of the home. That was really good.
It's, should we just crack open the
Crumbs?
crumbs, dude? Yeah,
I think we
if
need to
it-
go
if
straight
it-
to crumbs, yeah.
It's crumb time.
Hey, babe. Are we switching locations? How many?
Everyone's smooth. I gotta get
Yep.
the crumbs from here.
All right. I'm ready to crumb it up. That was so good, dude.
I gotta get another glass because we've
Used all of them?
yeah, because there was a couple of unexpected 3-notch legs.
Oh, 3 knots. Great. They were a part of that tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like that can make a good beer name, by the way.
Yeah. Forgot that the fucking microphone was active.
Hot mic.
Who was it? Who was the fucking who was the sportscaster that got fired that said something homophobic or racist or something on a hot mic? It was recent too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where he was talking about hair.
No.
That was a long time ago.
It was either something racist or homophobic, and no, the
I
hair
know
thing wasn't.
one
That
of
was
the
that was
sports
that
centers-
was. Oh shit! I crushed the can already. We got crumbs from Mustang
I got it.
Sally.
I got a crumb too.
Cheesecake crumbs.
Blueberries and cherries, I think.
Blueberries and
no,
cheesecake.
raspberries. There's actually cheese in this, by the way.
It's powder. So I did. Anderson actually explained
is it?
to me when they brewed the beer. Yeah. There's Barrett getting high. No. So
Guys, don't worry. He's Ubering.
He's got a card too, so he's fine. And it's Virginia. It's legal. But so
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
is your mom really
You see
on
that?
it?
No.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
so
It's
much.
happened.
Barrett, check
Matt-
out what 3
Matt's
knots.
Matt's mom has popped on before. Sean's mom has popped on here before. Like,
My mom knows everything.
yeah.
I mean,
You can't see me right now. I'm outside. We're still killing time. Guys, we're killing time because Scotty's still on his way home.
but so this is the beer we're supposed to drink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you want
crumbs.
to drink it, you could drink it.
No.
Which crumbs is another British term for, what does crumbs mean? Kind of like shoot, dang it. Yeah, shoot, dang it is another thing.
Shoot.
So when it's like crumbs, damn.
Is that true?
Yep.
Should I call
My
my friend
wife's
Duncan?
My wife's British. She's a dual citizen, homie. I just verified.
British. She likes being called British because that can't be true.
I don't fucking know. She's dual citizen.
English?
Yeah.
All I know is this past weekend we beat them a few hundred years ago.
Oh shit.
Shots fired, literally.
It's in the books.
Look
There
how
are
good we're
rules.
doing now.
Yeah, look what we've done. Congratulations. We're less than 300 years old.
How are we? We got. Nope, not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it.
Yeah. You can
Not
catch that
going
on
there.
our Patreon.
Mm-hmm. That's for the OnlyFans. The only can.
The
only
cans. I like that.
Who was it? Someone did that IPA.
Somebody made the beer called Oli Cans. Yeah.
Someone. It's fucking Brandon Fitzgerald, one of my bar regulars. He got some of it, but I haven't seen him in a while, and I think that beer is too old anyways at this point. But
Well.
It
Oh,
was a
hey,
brilliant.
we mentioned his name twice earlier, but Tony Rowley.
Yeah.
You remember? Okay, I was talking to him on text messaging the other day, man. Just like 2 days ago.
I saw him. The 4th. Yeah, he was.
Oh, really?
Fuck? Yeah, I was picking up beer for like that morning, and I saw him in the grocery store. I was like, Tony with my son, and then I was like, dude, I just wanted a lager, and it was full of all these IPAs. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get a cheap lager, and I bought some. I was like, I went for like Devil's Backbone edition. I was like, nah, I don't need that. Like, I mean, I do. I love their lagers and like their new sort of corn. I'm assuming it's a corn lager, but it's really good. You just don't
Sweetness to it.
Did I give you guys the
It's just really just like a cheap 12-pack.
the bench shops already?
We drank them last week.
Last week.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Sean, a certain bar in Fairfax may have just tapped Country Boy.
Oh,
Don't tell me these weird things.
Yeah, the keg came in the other day.
Did it really?
Yeah,
What?
I was like,
So
fuck. We just drank this on Beer Banter. This shit was delicious.
So good.
We still gotta find the Oma, and they just did another one too.
but you thought it was going to be like a cream ale. It was definitely not a cream ale, right?
When it said Country Boy, I definitely thought it was going to lean that way. Yeah, with the flaked oats.
It was very good.
It was good.
It was really good. I really like the French one though. I know it was super light, but I really liked it. All right, so what you guys take on CRUMBS? What's going on here?
So
you want me to read any of this shit?
Yeah, read it. Read.
I was trying to
Well,
kill
I'm only
time.
pouring just now.
I was trying to kill time
Yeah, I
for
guess
Scotty,
Okay. I'll read
but I
slow.
will come in and take a sip now.
All right, CRUMBS. 5th anniversary special release. Happy anniversary there, Mustang Sally. Blueberry swirl cheesecake. Story time.
So what's the cheesecake aspect of it?
They used a powder.
Like,
They did not. There was another brewery in Virginia that did a cheesecake beer that actually threw a bunch
Holy
of cheesecakes into the
like cooked
kettle.
cheesecake?
Yeah. But these guys, they used a cream cheese powder.
Smell that.
Yeah,
It doesn't smell like a berry cheesecake.
I just smell berries.
I smell berries. I don't get the creaminess of I would expect some sort of like vanilla or graham cracker.
I can smell the berry cheesecake of it.
I mean,
You don't get the cheesecake part of it?
from the nose, but not. I don't get that like when I drink it. It tastes like,
I get it in the very end. I get the cheesecake at the very end.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can see that.
I smell the cheesecake side more than I taste it.
So they use.
Oh wait, there it is.
Yeah, so maybe it just needed to warm up a little bit too. But so this is something I would go the other way.
Huh.
Like this probably needs a little more carb to it. Like this needs something brighter to bring out a lot of those notes. What's the ABV on this though?
8.4.
Oh yeah, so you don't want to fuck with that too much then. Jesus.
It's 8.4.
It almost reminds me of like a melomel a little bit. Not with the effervescent, but like the fruitiness of it. It doesn't have that medicinal quality of like a honey wine.
Yeah, so like you're
Like a fruit wine.
This is something Mustang's been really good at, like grabbing these sours and kind of bringing them to life. It's just really good.
It's actually really good.
I want more carb when I'm drinking something that looks like this, right?
I agree with you.
I want something
almost
dead.
Yeah.
It's almost
dead.
still. This beer's almost still.
I mean, mine. Here,
No,
look.
I mean, it in the glass, yes, but there's definitely like carbonation.
Not
on my tongue.
much.
Like
Not much. Not much.
It's not.
That was hard pouring the rest of it, and that's all I got.
So that's not
And then it
necessarily
died.
a fair assessment.
I'm not saying it's.
No,
I'm not saying it's
isn't.
dead, but the
Most certainly
effervescence
isn't.
is pretty light on it.
No.
But yeah, I just like when I want a sour beer like this, I want to feel like I'm kind of. But at 8.5%, it's hard to do that. It's a tough line to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say they did a very good job of hiding the booze in the beer.
Yes.
Oh my God. There's no alcohol in this.
Yeah, this tastes like
This could be like a 4% Goza.
Yeah, well, they could have put it like you called it a cheesecake sangria and put it in a 11-2 can or a tiny little spritzer can.
They could have. They could have. Yeah, the little Red Bull cans or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, most certainly.
I've had
you're expecting
seltzers.
a small
Seltzers that would be around this.
Exactly, a seltzer can and something
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I mean, the fruit's great on it. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little still, yeah. So when was this? When did they can this?
You have the can, don't? Oh no, I threw away the can.
April 8th.
All right.
So not too long ago, man.
No.
I will say that
This is yummy though. This is I could drink another one.
what I like about this a lot is a lot of these style of beers, and it's weird. There's a not even just the brewing industry. We've had a bunch of cheesecake meads come in. We've had a bunch of cheesecake stouts and sours just come into the bar that I work at.
Yeah.
And usually they're like super thick, and I'm not really down with that smoothie trend. So I like that this is actually like it's the viscosity.
This is German. This is German style. Yeah, this is.
They could have added a bunch of milk sugar to it and thickened it up, but I'm glad they didn't.
This is the viscosity of a beer, not the viscosity of a smoothie, and I appreciate that.
Mustang's always steered towards that Berliner style, which I love. You know, it cuts that line between like American sour and traditional sour. Berliner Weiss is, you know, if you've been to Berlin versus anywhere else in Germany, it's a fucking different town, man. Like they're different, and it's
now, Jack.
They definitely steer. Like they do these Berliners really well.
You would run this on tap over a smoothie, right?
Especially at this ABV.
I sent you
especially
guys a picture.
after an IPA, right? Mix an IPA in there with that smoothie.
Stop.
Yeah, we actually have.
Dude, that's a pain in the dick.
Well, so we have dedicated lines. So our sour lines. There's never anything else that goes on them besides sour.
How did we
beer.
ever manage that before at World of Beer, where
Not
we didn't
well.
have dedicated lines in the beginning?
Not well.
It wasn't horrible though. I think you guys did. I mean, from a outsider looking in, I think you guys, whether it was the system in place, I know you guys spend a lot of time behind the scenes working on that software, if you will, or your POS system. But having to change that, having so many SKUs in house to be able to change on a dime. I think you guys did a really good job doing it.
Hey, we got Scotty. Barrett, they did that and they did that and well. But what they didn't do is they would just tap another beer after a beer.
Yeah.
I don't think it was till the third year there that we had a cleaning tank. They relied on the.
I begged for a cleaner.
Hey, fuck you. We took care of you. Come on, man.
You did, but your lines rotated. So there was times we would change a keg, and we would just put the other keg right afterwards.
There were some distributors that definitely cleaned out some kegs with the keg lines for us. But we ended up getting a correct keg cleaner later on, and it helped a lot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need to buy one for myself.
You got the trick, Scotty. The trick is you gotta buy two. You buy one and you keep the solution in it, and you buy another one and you keep water in it. That fucking that quickens up it makes it go so much faster. So, buddy,
Three Notch.
Yeah.
Three Notch is heading out. Thank you
Three
so
Notch,
much. This is a great example of a single hop. Awesome example of a single hop.
And
Thank you.
Three Notch, we would love to have you guys on again, man. We'll reach out.
Oh yeah,
to you.
anytime, man.
Or reach out to us next time you want to have a release and you want to come in and talk about it. We're fucking there. We got you.
Yeah. Do it at Rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
All
we
the
pick the
above.
beer list?
We just got the watermelon goza in because we're gonna keep the 3 Notch dedicated line. So,
Dude, the watermelon goes that's a beater for the summer, man.
yeah, buddy.
You ready for
even the Firefly Nights, the honeysuckle lager? I mean, it was flying off the shelf. So,
Really? I don't think I've had that.
You got the
Sounds good.
you ready for the crumbs? Some crumbs there, Scotty?
oh, is this only the second beer?
Well,
No.
We had
hit
a few
couple
fridge. We might have had a few fridge finds.
I
missed.
thought I was so late to the party.
I mean,
to chug like 3 beers. This is
I
great.
don't have any crumb left, but
Well, then you should
Oh,
you should lay this you should lay the score down first, then Barrett.
I'm gonna go
Sandbagging. Son of a bitch.
375 again. It's gonna be from the carb, man. Like I want more carbonation out of this beer.
Some little higher carb. That's a 4 for you.
Yeah, I want a sour, especially I say a sour. I want a Berliner like this to stick to my teeth a little bit, and it does. It just I feel like it's the sugar content more than it is like the
Yo, are those all days or
refreshing.
what's that in your
side
door?
of it.
What, my door?
Yeah. What were those green cans?
Those are Mountain Dews, sir.
That's Mr. Robo.
Dude, Dick Trickle.
Dude, sometimes when you got yourself a fucking nice boar's head turkey sandwich,
Oh,
you just
shit, we're
gotta
frozen.
Crack open a dew.
Frozen.
That's okay.
That's good.
No, you're not.
Well played.
I don't only drink
All
beer.
right. But what I do,
Sometimes you
So,
do.
are these the is this the score on crumbs? What we're doing?
Yep.
Yeah. But take
I
your
said-
time. Take your time, buddy.
dude, no, but look at Scott's. No, but look at the carb he had in that glass, dude. We didn't have that.
He just poured it.
Well,
It's very cold.
Yeah, that had
he swallowed
that had
it.
no chance. That had no chance to settle.
Wait, when it comes back up, let me know how the carb is, Scotty.
Dude, not gonna lie, if you chug that shit, the cream cheese and vanilla is all you fucking taste.
I mean, that makes
Really?
sense.
Yeah,
That's interesting because we didn't get very much cream cheese or vanilla. They were very much
I
on the
can
back
smell
end
it.
for us.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, don't chug that beer, boys and girls.
Hey, Scotty. Scotty, what do you think the ABV on that is?
I don't know. You're about to tell me.
8.4.
Are you fucking serious?
So that's why I thought.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it a lot. It was very suspiciously good.
Ow. Just gone.
Dude, is that
Welcome back, Scotty. Welcome back. It's been a while. You guys realize it's been like 3 weeks since we've seen Scotty?
It has been, man. And I've been just
We miss
getting
you, man.
my ass kicked.
I haven't seen Scotty
Good,
in 2 years.
Yeah, I know, right? It's about as long as that fucking head of hair on yours has been growing.
Nah. That's-
So sorry.
Jesus Christ, Barrett! Now that we have you here, I'm completely outnumbered. How often is the fucking
Hey, you're just
non-ginger-
surrounded by ginger.
How often is the non-ginger
you know
the
how
minority?
rare this is?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just welcome to Ginger Banter and just fucking
Ginger
own it.
Ginger Banter.
That should be.
That's the
YouTube
next
page.
T-shirt. That is the next
Ginger
T-shirt.
beer. Ginger beer.
Ginger banter.
Yeah,
Ginger
The
Banter.
next T-shirt, Ginger Banter.
Is that what happens when Jack's not on?
Yes. We talk about gingers surviving in heavily sunlighted areas while drinking.
Or we just
It
combust.
effects on the sun.
Speaking of which,
There's-
happy birthday, Scott. Belated.
SPF 9000.
Okay, so as a chuggable beer, the Mustang Sally CRUMBS. I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with 375 because it does taste like I just gnawed on a fucking block of cream cheese.
That's why I called it without gnawing on it.
We didn't get that at all. That's so weird. We
Dude,
didn't get the
that's all
cream
that's
cheese
in
like
my-
that at all.
I thought it was very tasty.
You can get fruit.
Go to Richmond, have like 5 or 6 IPAs and a stout, drive back an hour and a half, chug the crumbs. That's all you'll get.
Did you walk in the house?
Rinse and Pete. I'm going to do it next
That's
week.
100%. No, I walked in and I just like jumped on while I was taking the piss. And like I heard like Jack's like, oh, Scotty's here. It was like go live with Beer Banter. I was like, motherfucker, all right, give me one more second. I got to flush. Get out of there.
I got to flush.
All right. But hey, 95 North was very, very kind to me. I got back.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I got back in half the time it took me to get down there.
Dude, you missed an epic moment tonight.
Did I?
Tonight, Jack took his headphones out, and like that was the mute button. And he said, "Hey, if you're gonna smoke a bowl real quick, he might want to join you." It was like headphones out. It's muted. We're good. I can't hear it. You can't see me. You can't see me. It was so good. Even three notch made comments in the background. Like, hands down, best moment. Yeah.
Well, apparently, if we ever go to 3 Notch, we know how fucking partying out back. Yeah.
Just railing them in. It was so good. They fucking laughed their asses off. All right, so we're at KBS.
All right.
Oh, it's KBS time.
Hey, Scotty, in your ventures today, what did you have that you loved? What did you have that you hated?
Didn't have anything that
or disappointed.
All right, disappointed. All right, I got one. So like went to Vail, and I don't spend a lot of time at the Vail anymore. Nowhere near like I used to. I go there, I get in and out.
Yep.
I mean, because their core beers and stuff that they do quarterly or bi-monthly or however you want to put it. I hate to say it, but I've had all that shit. It's kind of boring. In my past, I guess, transgressions, I mean, some of those beers for me were better back in the day when it was a little bit smaller scale. So I don't even bother. So I just had one pour.
And they make seltzers now.
I didn't see that, and thank God I didn't, because or else that'd be the first thing I fucking talked about. But no, the first thing I had, and I texted you guys about it, it was a brand new brand IPA from them called Thinking ... That was the name of the beer, and it was an 8% double IPA with Citra, Matuka, Nelson, and Cascade, and it was phenomenal, man, and I enjoy it because oh shit, I see what just happened there. So yeah, I get in and I get out now. I got in and they still had bottles of Quee.
Oh yeah.
And all the proceeds go to Quee's family. I don't know if anybody watching, which is probably nobody. But yeah, that's a charity or the family that I want to support. So I bought 2 bottles of that. And they were $60 a pop. So
Jesus Christ, man.
But dude, all the proceeds go to his family. So you're helping out a good cause.
Though. It's awesome that they're doing that for the family as well.
That was obviously from the answer?
No, so that was from the Vail.
Oh.
The Vail does a beer in his honor every year too, on top of everything the answer does, which is pretty phenomenal as far as a money standpoint.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I had no problem. I was in and out, and actually one of my buddies, and I hate the term best friend, but he was my best friend in elementary school and through high school. He's actually sober now and moved down to Scott's Addition, and he's about to have his first kid here in like 3 weeks.
Congrats.
So he's like Kenny. So he was rolling to Vail with me, Vazen, Answer, get something to eat.
What's up, Rich?
And it was good, man. And like I poked into Vazen thinking they might have the new Kashmir Tropics on draft that's getting released on Friday. But it's getting released on Friday, so no, they did not. But hey, I got 2 kegs coming to the bar, so it doesn't really matter.
That's awesome.
Good job, dude. Well done.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then just rolled in an answer for my normal fried pork dumplings, a flight, and spring rolls.
Fudge fan.
This legit smells like brownie batter, man.
Well, we had the brownie batter beer a couple weeks ago. What was that?
That was garbage because then when we looked it up, they said they were like, we used a 55-gallon drum of Hershey's syrup, and then we threw 3 cocoa nibs, 3 cocoa nibs in the beer. Yeah. That beer was dookie.
It tastes like it might be doo doo.
And in hindsight, I gave it a 3. I should have given it a 2.
I mean, I could smell barrel and booze on this.
There's a lot of shit going on.
You guys getting maple fudge?
It really doesn't smell like fudge or brownies. Like, there's so much fucking chocolate in the smell. I gotta take a sip.
So much chocolate.
Bear, does this still seem too cold though? We pulled this beer out at like 7:45. This beer's been sitting on the table since like 7:45.
It does. So it doesn't smell hot, which is cool. So it doesn't have that ethanol, but
it's 11%.
So it's you know how hard it is to get like a chocolate smell on a beer, like outside of the malt. Like if you're trying to put chocolate smell on a beer, it's fucking horrible. Like it's not easy to do. You have to get that from like the malt mostly. Like you have to nail it. If you just dump chocolate, I mean, it's gonna taste like cookies, right? It's gonna taste like sugar cookies.
This says Imperial Stout.
What is that?
Imperial Stout with Mackinac Fudge coffee, which I'd like to try that coffee.
Just a hint of racism.
Syrup. There's definitely. Let's see. Can we taste the racism in this beer?
Wait, what?
There's racism in this beer?
No, dude. There's only critical race theory.
Yep. That checks out.
Actually, this is delicious.
We're all wrong, and this beer is right.
I forgot. It actually does say pay tribute to time-honored tradition.
Dude, I like it. I mean, but I'm a huge fan of pastry fucking adjunct stouts. So I mean, sign me the fuck up.
But it's not overdone, Scott. It's not overdone.
No, it's not hot. It's smooth. I mean, I just pulled mine out of the fridge. You guys have been warming up, so you probably have a little bit more.
But look, there's still fucking head on this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah, it's well made.
I mean, it's not like the decadence that we had recently in the 3-liter bottle.
Nothing like
people.
Well, there's nothing like pouring out fucking non-carbonated sludge into a glass and trying to get through that shit.
Yeah,
this is really good.
It's really good.
I may or may not be referencing a certain Richmond brewery when I say that.
12%? How high is this?
Sludge? Never.
You know,
did you get a slug?
No, I didn't get a slug. I haven't got a slug from any brewery except the A word, and we all know why.
So I wonder how this. So Scotty, you gave us these bottles.
I did.
How was this when it first came out? Did you try it in November?
No, this is the first time I'm trying this.
Oh wow.
Really good, man.
Remember
you know
KBS?
Me, man. You know me, man.
I think it was 2016 or every year up to 2015. I thought KBS was really good. Then 2016, I thought it was really, really hot, and it had to sit for a bit.
This has this like
it was also like 2% stronger that year too. I think it's just I don't know. This is excellent.
This has like a Imperial breakfast stout thing going on to it. It has this like
it does,
and a milk chocolate thing going on to it. It is bitter chocolate, but it's so smooth. It has like almost that I want that breakfast stout coming out in it.
I will say I don't get so like when I saw it had maple syrup, I was thinking it was going to be a little like CBS. It's not like CBS at all.
They didn't.
CBS
they go
is
heavy
too sweet for me.
Yeah, so they probably used it to get the alcohol content. That's probably what they use the sugar for. You're probably not going to get any sort of flavor
or it was
from that.
It could have been a second use barrel because the CBS was aged in those maple syrup barrels.
Actually, it just depends on how they would have kept them pretty wet. They would have to dump like a third generation CBS and just throw KBS. No, they could.
Well, it could be the maple.
Right? I don't know if they couldn't have done that.
Well, I think that's where they might be getting the maple from.
Think so. No, I mean because if they're making CBS on the larger scale that they are now, they're gonna have maple syrup floating around.
Yeah, again,
but I thought the CBS thing was it wasn't they didn't add maple syrup. They used barrels that had aged.
They used
maple syrup.
They used maple barrels.
Yeah, they were previous bourbon barrels that had aged maple syrup in it, and then were freshly dumped, and then the CBS went in those barrels. I wonder if they used those barrels for this.
I think you might have been right for Gen 1 CBS, but every CBS I've had since then has been so over the top mapley. There's no way that's just barrel.
No.
If you just dump the barrel, there's probably still
but
they could at the bottom previous use.
They probably could. They definitely couldn't have legally called it KBS. They didn't use Kentucky barrels, like Kentucky bourbon barrels.
Well, they can't call it KBS because that's why it's KBS, not Kentucky anymore. Because it's not produced in Kentucky. It has to be actually made in Kentucky to have the Kentucky name on it. Isn't that correct, Sean?
My fourth name is Kentucky. Actually, I was made in Kentucky.
So as long as you use the brand of the barrel,
you could be Kentucky Sean Case.
So if you're a Kentucky bourbon stout, you technically just have to look at Anderson Valley, like when they made their barrel set, they were like, this is made from what was it? What was the Anderson Valley big barrel stout? Oh, it was the 100 proof.
You definitely can't with bourbon. Like the bourbon law, you cannot use the name Kentucky unless it was in Kentucky.
No.
Now for beer, you might be right.
Yeah, for beer, that's what I'm saying. So if you're using like a Jack Daniel's barrel, like which you wouldn't
Tennessee, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Which you wouldn't do. Wait, if you're Jack Daniel,
they couldn't call Kentucky Fried Chicken Kentucky Fried Chicken for years because it was not made in Kentucky.
It can be.
That's why it was KFC.
I mean, the KFC I went to was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus
yeah, because it was in Kentucky.
Yeah, but
remember,
like it was like potato wedges and they fucked all that.
Why can't I think of?
Oh yeah, they're dead. They are dead
Kentucky
to you
Hot
now.
Browns.
Dead to me. I would have stopped there today.
I had a Kentucky Hot Brown in Covington.
Yeah.
No, in Covington, Kentucky. The Hot Brown, yeah. It's the roast beef sandwich with the fucking gravy on the top. That shit is delicious.
Brown gravy, dog.
That is delicious.
No potato
wedges. It's almost as good as a fermented.
French fries with gravy?
Dude, no potato wedges. I'm done. Boycotting the
What about a Permanente Brothers sandwich?
Dude, Permanente Brothers is completely different than KFC. Like, what the fuck?
I'm talking about with the fries. Localized Permanente Brothers with the fries on the sandwich.
Jack knows what I'm talking about because when you're talking about Permanente Brothers, it's all about the bread, it's all about the slaw, and it's the hot capicola that goes onto that junk. And holy shit!
You know what? I
had mine at Fatheads.
I like the kielbasa Permanente sandwich is.
I bet you do.
Super underrated.
You got to heat up the sausage. You got to heat it up.
Show him the cactus can.
Schnitz and giggle.
Where's it?
Schnitz and giggles.
It's a bubble.
That'd be a good beer name, by the way.
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. I've tried like everything on the Permanente menu. The fried bologna Permanente sandwich is fucking delicious too. But you have to put the egg on that one.
Yeah,
that one has to have the egg on it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that bread makes that sandwich.
Right,
sandwich connoisseurs over here.
This thing is turning into an animal right now for me.
This thing is fucking delicious. I'm chewing on mine.
It's starting. I wish I had next person to drink mine. Like
it's starting to get. It's really good now.
Chew it.
I'm getting.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm getting the bourbon out of it a lot now.
Should we pour bourbon into this one? See if I can get more
of it? That was. Remember what I used to do that. What was the coffee?
He's not wrong.
You're
not wrong.
The Ale Works with
Cafe Royale.
No, there was they had the bourbon barrel. Oh yeah, that was the Cafe
Royale. It was Imperial Coffee Porter and bourbon barrel.
That was the asshole chugging Bitter Valentine next to you when we were talking about this shit.
What was
actually,
Bitter Valentine was their saving grace, man.
You guys
earlier today
just to dump in. That's right. Just because I was I was obsessed with Blanton's. I was like, I just want this in every bourbon barrel stout you guys have.
Earlier today, Barrett and I were talking about
the one bottle of Blanton's that ever went through that place because they didn't fucking realize what you had to do, and no one was that motivated.
I think I have like.
But who doesn't like a nice pour of Blanton's over like 8 moldy ice cubes? I mean, I get it.
I know.
Oh, so sorry.
No, it's all right.
Why have a whiskey sphere when you could put like ice cubes with black mold in them?
I'll never forget this. Jack comes barreling out of the kitchen to me one like Sunday, Monday. I'm hungover as shit. Could not care less. And he's just like, dude, there's like mold in the ice maker. And I was like, yeah, like there's been black specks. I've just been tossing them out.
Did I work there too?
Yeah, of course, at this time. And he was like, that's not good. And I was like, no, it's not good. Yeah. But there's nothing we can do about this. So what are we going to do here?
You could have warned me.
Oh, please. You drank some of the iced beverages there, Barrett. Come on. The lines were clean.
That's true.
But yeah, and then they got their...
They got cleaner.
No. They got their handyman / cleaning crew / car detailer / kitchen manager to fix it, and he didn't fix shit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Luis, if you're here.
Oh, he's definitely...
He's not.
He's an avid watcher of the show.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there in the world. Karma.
Karma's a bitch.
It's a thing. It's really a thing.
By the way, Food and Health Administration, if you guys are watching, you want to go hang out in Ruston for a little bit, we got a place for you.
I don't even know what they're talking about. It was this place called Vapiano. It was like fucking...
No, they closed down because of the ties to a mob or something like that.
No, they were money laundering. Money laundering.
So Vapiano's is they're massive, right? They're all over
but I think
world.
whatever franchisee this was, he had like 3 or 4. They all got shut down.
Yeah. He had here Boston, and he had the local connection. Dude, that Boston location crushed.
I'm sure
it was like I know.
Can't imagine them not
Tony's,
not right? The Jersey Shore not loving their carbs.
So like the Tony's. Like, think of Tony's Pizza in, like, a hallway. That was the Boston location of Vapiano's. It was just all to go. There was no, like, you hang out and order this thing, and they give you a number, like, Reston. It was like, you walk up, you walk over, there's a bottle of beer, and you get the fuck out.
I like that.
That's kind of like getting a cheesecake in Philadelphia.
Dude, there was a Vapiano's right by the Cap Center. Oh, sorry, Cap Center. Fucking Verizon Center. What's it called now?
Yeah, Chinatown.
Capital One Arena.
Capital Arena, yeah. Yeah, we can call it the Cap
Whatever
Center,
it is this fucking week.
Fucking Cap Center again.
All right,
Cap Center was a different building, buddy.
I know.
What was it before Verizon?
It was MCI.
MCI.
So
now we're showing our age.
I always like calling it Verizon Center because I could call it the phone booth, and it's funny. But then, like after 2018,
because it didn't work.
After 2018, I was like, yeah, man, like we're going to Verizon Center, and my buddy like stopped me. He was like, never say that shit again. He was like, Verizon Center was the house of losers. Capital One Arena is the house of champions. I'm like, fair enough.
Fair enough. So we had Cap Center, but that was USA Arena. We didn't call it fucking USA Arena. We called it the Cap Center.
I know. All the Wizards fucks had to call it USA Arena.
It was even weirder. It went from Cap Center to US Air Arena to US Airways Arena.
Oh, that's right.
It was a big change.
Huge.
And then they brought it to DC. Because it was in Maryland.
Man.
It was right next to Landover.
I'm so ready to lay a score on this. Beer is fucking delicious.
It is. It's
I'm going 4-5. I'll kick it off.
I'm going 4-5.
Yeah,
well, this is fucking delicious, man.
I mean,
would you like to say something about its effervescence tonight? Because that's been the rating hold for you, bud.
His effervescence.
You know what? If there was less,
too little. He's red riding over here.
If there was less racism in this beer, it would be a 4.75.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to dock him a point for... I mean, at least they made a dark beer, right?
Oh, hurry.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Landmines for days, bro.
I got nothing.
Don't
we're
make
all
separate
gingers
printers
here. We're all,
So,
well, three of us are gingers.
This beer
There's
used
not
to
a
be,
lot of us.
Which means we're wrong.
This beer used to be cool. We saw how cool it was over COVID here, and at least in this market, it was everywhere for
It was
almost a year.
And do you know how off-putting that was?
It was offensive. I was like,
They
I
should,
don't want to buy
they
that
should
beer.
charge more. They should charge more just to age it.
But no, I mean, I know, but I'll bring all three of you on this before I let Barrett finish because I'm rudely interrupting him. But if you go back to 2014 and 15, we're hunting out KBS like it's our fucking job.
Yeah.
We're paying secondary retail to make sure we have it. And now I'm walking into a random Harris Teeter and I see a pallet.
2, because there's another one in the back.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, but so that's to the same point.
so good.
That's why it was good. You remember how hard breakfast stout used to be to get? Like,
Yeah.
it took
I still like breakfast stout.
it took them a better part of a decade to figure out, like, we need to make this year round. They're like, at one point they did, we're going to make this year round, and then they're like, we can't keep up with
Do you
demand.
remember? Do you remember breakfast stout on nitro?
Sean, you're stealing my fucking thunder because it was my favorite.
Dude,
nitro beer
breakfast
of all
stout
time.
on nitro was amazing. Incredible.
They did do KBS or CBS on nitro
Oh.
in the last couple of years.
CBS. That
How was
CBS
it?
was so much better on nitro than it was regular. It was so
Was it really?
much better.
Because I can really appreciate a nitro beer, man. And, like, I know a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
But I love a good nitro beer.
When I was
What about a
trying to-
nitro IPA?
When I was trying to sell you guys
No. I'd
CBS
hop.
or
I'd hop.
KBS, we couldn't get
Epic the nitro
CBS.
IPA.
Dude,
Oh shit, we got Mike Pauley just hopped on.
Mike Polly!
Mike, we're drinking racist beer right now.
Dude, the CBS
Why
was
did
so
this
hard
become
to
that
get.
racist beer, by the way?
Just
I
because
think
that
everyone
basically
knows
got
why
one
it became a
founders-
racist beer.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I don't. Kentucky?
No.
Oh, Jack, you brought it up.
No, oh god, no.
All right,
They
somebody
had-
read me in.
I'm not doing it.
Just
All right,
Google
so
founders and
founders
racism, and
and
you will go into
Reddit.
a.
Wait. Was this the same thing that happened with the distributor around here? Did he
No,
face?
no. Way worse, way worse. They treat their black employees like shit. Founders
Amen.
is not cool.
Act cool.
All right. So there
Wait,
was-
so we have to dock him a point for this?
Even though
I
the two
docked
reps
him a quarter of a point.
Even though the two reps in this area are the biggest
like-
two liberals you ever meet in your life.
it was like a golf clap.
They are.
Just saying.
Oh, man.
It's a good beer.
Everything's
Founders knows they.
politics nowadays.
Founders knows they fucked up. Founders knows they fucked up. They
Dude, I'm
donated
sorry-
a lot
I'm
of
sorry.
money to try to fix that.
I'm so sorry they made a fucking beer called Green Zebra.
That's
And
one of the.
that was a poor color joke. I'm so sorry.
No, that was better than Founders.
I was trying to piece it together. I was like, wait, green zebra. Who's green?
That'd be you.
Just
sir.
Google founders and racism after we finish this stream, and it'll all make sense to you.
All right.
Just Google, just go into Reddit and type in Founders, and then have fun.
All right.
Or don't, and just keep living your life.
I'm
and
not.
be
I'm
happy.
actually not. I 100% am not going to. There's got to be a
So-
YouTube video about it.
So
Don't do
Founders has made great beer for a long time.
They have,
Yes. Agreed.
and I want.
They
that
had a
because
lot
I
of
want that.
misses.
Every brewery has misses, bro.
Yeah,
Founders had a
Every
lot.
single one of them.
Don't ever put an IPA in a barrel, especially a rum barrel.
yeah, that's probably.
Yeah, that's a
It
bad
was
idea.
so bad. That beer
But
was
didn't
so
all-
bad.
I think one of the first barreled IPAs I had though was definitely from Dogfish. It had to be some like tequila barrel IPA. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking?
First one
But
I
it
had
doesn't
was
matter
from Hardywood.
if you
was
put
a
it.
bourbon barrel
All you have to do is
Zappa.
put it in the barrel and then
True.
push it out. It doesn't have
True.
to stay there for any period of time. It's the same rule with whiskey.
Yeah, and wine, right?
I learned that from Kentucky, actually.
What
Yeah,
else?
and one.
What else did they learn you in Kentucky?
What they learn,
No,
you, sir?
Catoctin.
Catoctin. Oh, I know someone who works at Catoctin still. She's a wonderful rep.
Oh, rep.
Mm-hmm. Used to work for Apple.
You guys all have scores down on this? You guys also got scores?
I already said mine.
I'm with you.
What, you went 4.5?
We both went 4.5.
I'll go straight. Straight 4.
I'm gonna dock it a couple points because apparently they are not sensitive, and I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I don't know. I don't even know the story. I'm joking. I think it's a great beer. I don't give a fuck about its politics.
It's a really good beer.
It is a great beer, but
Scotty's gonna throw a hat.
Because that means, I'm wearing a red hat. It says Nationals, by the way, but I'm wearing a red hat, so like all my scores get down 0.5. Like, fuck you all.
You're not wrong.
It kind of tastes like breakfast stout in a barrel, so it doesn't taste like KBS to me. So I'm gonna give it a 4. It's still really fucking good.
It's really good. Just a hint of racism in the back. I'm looking at you, Scott.
That is
come on, it's funny. It's funny, Scotty. You know it's funny.
It is funny, but you know what?
You know it's funny.
You know what? I would back racist founders who corrected their racism problem over the trillion people treating their fucking people like shit and then standing by it.
It took them a minute.
Oh yeah, and then dumping bottles of tequila in their tequila bin.
It did take them a minute.
It took them a minute. They were like, "No, we're not racist." And they're like, "I don't know if you know this, but you should. You should read what you said in court." And they're like,
It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look.
They received racism counseling.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Who gave it to them?
Was it like Michael Scott on The Office giving sensitivity?
No,
I'm guessing it was probably someone from the Midwest.
I'm thinking it was Joe Biden's mentor, Robert Byrd from West Virginia.
It's possible.
You guys can Google it if you want to. Just saying.
Sean, I love you.
Robert Byrd's not a good guy.
Not a good guy. Not a good guy.
I believe
he may be dead.
He was a huge fan of Clayton Bigsby, though.
He was. You know what? When he was in office in the Capitol, they got bombed.
So we all lived
He was exonerated by Bill Clinton on the last day in office.
What was it? It was 84, right? The bombing?
Susan Rosenberg.
What are you doing this?
I'm serious.
I know you are.
We're not doing this.
Full circle, homie. Full circle.
We're not doing this.
Full circle. How's yours, Founders?
I don't even know what's going on right now.
I drank mine. Thank you, Scott.
And on that note.
Anytime, guys.
Well, fellas, we have devolved.
I believe so.
We have. Until next time, boys.
Yeah.
No, it's not after hours. This is live.
Hey, hey, mama. There goes mine.
I have a guest.
Where do I?
Jack has 3.
I didn't drink any beer, but I had 4 bottles of Silver Oak Cab, so that didn't suck.
Oh yeah.
That's
hell yeah.
4 bottles?
Yeah.
Somebody bottle.
Somebody went to Trulux. The fancy place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that did not
Scott,
suck.
stage right?
Yeah, Scott, you're nothing with your founders. Just kidding. Hi guys, how are you?
Hey.
Aw, we miss you, dude.
See you. I know. I'm gonna give this
Nice
back.
to see you, too.
I'm gonna exit stage left.
We're gonna exit. We're gonna exit too.
That was stage left.
Go with you. What are you doing?
I'm fairly drunk at this point, so
go that way,
this
Scott.
is where we gotta be. Folks, you'll watch this in the after. Love you. Good seeing you guys. All right.
I miss
Later.
you, Scott. I need to see you in person.
Dude.